You want to get your bouquet of flowers. Welcome back, YouTubers. It is JessiRae here. I am here with a DIY flower wall. I saw it on Amber's page. I will make sure to link her YouTube down below. I noticed that people in her comment section were complaining about, oh, that's not cheap enough, blah blah blah. Well, I want to try, and I'm a cheap so let's see how cheap we can get this. First, you want to get yourself a styrofoam wall. I got mine from Menards. I made sure to get like as cheap as possible. $11 plus tax, so around $12. And then I got all of my bouquets of flowers from Walmart, which were like 97 cents. I did have a mix of some flowers from Goodwill, but over time I realized it just wasn't as smart price-wise. It was just easier and more efficient to get it from Walmart. The styrofoam wall was 8 feet tall and 4 feet wide, but I had to kind of trim it so it would fit in my basement. I'll show you how I'm putting the leaves into the wall and how I'm also getting the flowers in there. This is how it's done. Right now I'm working on my flower wall, so you can see. I'm trying to avoid pointing the camera up because we are in my bedroom right now. It's a little messy. I'm placing the flowers. I have a box full of all the leaves. So I'm going to leave this as like the main leaves for the bottom of the board for way down there. And right now I'm thinking of filling in these gaps with leaves. My flower wall so far. Got myself some pins. You see that little circle? Just poke the pin and poke it in. But it's not going up here, it's going down there. What are you doing? You may have noticed the flower wall pattern kind of switched up, and that is because my friend pointed out the fact that it looked like a Batman symbol in the white flowers. It drove me nuts. I was not going for a Batman symbol. That is all I could see after she said that. I switched it up. I made the bottom completely leaves, kind of like how Amber did. You can do whatever pattern you wish to do. This is just how I decided to do it. They all kind of work the same. Clip your flowers and plug it into the wall. Here's my box of leaves. Not all of them need pins, but for the ones that do, I made sure to get the longer pins because I messed up and I showed you super short pins in the beginning. Well, I learned my lesson. You need to get those, I think these are maybe 1.5 inches. Some of these don't need to be pinned in. You can just go ahead and shove it on in like this. For the most part, it's covered up, but there's a lot of bare spots. And I'm trying my best to fill it in over time. It's just so time consuming. These flowers filled in lovely. I'm just like, oh. And that's where the stressful part cuts in. I spent more time trying to do these leaves than I spent doing those flowers. You take your leaves, you look for a bare spot. There's one right there. I'm gonna go ahead and just wanna poke it on it, disguise it. Voila! Continue till you've got your flower wall. If you're using the pin technique, you wanna get your little leaves that don't have necessarily a stem. Get your long little pointy pin. Then just boop. And again, you just find bare spot. I can see one right there. Go ahead and just plug it on it. Voila. To get your bouquet of flowers, cut about 1.5 inches down. Use your wire clippers because you will ruin your scissors. You don't really need pins for these. You can just go ahead and plug these in. As you can see, I already have a bunch of flowers already plugged in, but my cat keeps ripping out and playing with them. I don't know where they're going. I had to buy new ones. I get to re-show you how magic works. Voila. There's like another spot down here. She stole that flower too. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one on in. And that's how you make a flower wall. This flower wall has taken me quite some time to make. It took me a couple months to even accumulate all the flowers, let alone to poke them all in there and make this. Like, that was a lot of work. Honestly, I lost track of how many flowers I even bought. I lost track of the price, I lost track of the flowers. Not that I don't think I went super crazy on cost. I don't know that I want to calculate the cost because that might hurt my little heart. It just looks so pretty and I just, you know what, it's worth it. If you haven't already, be sure to hit subscribe and don't forget to click that little bell. That way you're notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Find a place inside when everything is just a lie.